you tell a story in the book, which I think is really, and this is sort of like as a final takeaway, and I think it is enticement for people to read this book. You tell the story about when you had the birth of your second child. Here you are running this company. It's a huge responsibility. I mean, Jotform is a it's a well-known company. I know you got a lot of stuff you have to deal with, but you really wanted to take time off, like a 3 month parental leave. So a lot of people watching and listening to this have similar goals. And maybe it's not parental leave, but maybe it's just, how do I actually apply some of these principles real life? And I think you did. So I wonder if you could just share with our listeners and viewers, how did you use some of these productivity and automation concepts to accommodate, as CEO, you leaving the business for 3 months
Yeah,
to be with your family?
I'm actually doing that again because I just had my third child.
Oh,
So
congratulations. That's great.
that was like 4 months ago,
Oh,
and
sorry to hear
I'm
that.
actually
I know. I
at
mean,
home.
congratulations.
That's why I'm actually at home right now, and I'm actually taking even longer this time. And I really believe in spending time with the family, and and so, but this requires the having the mindset to be able to delegate things. And so, like for me, on my second child, when I did that, I think one of the things that allowed me to was my I didn't have a COO, Chief Operating Officer, so I promoted one of our top managers to that position,
Right.
and then took the time to delegate meetings. And I also, uh, automated more and more things in my business, and use the techniques that I described in the automation flywheel and automation first mindset to be able to accomplish that. Some people might feel like, oh, he is the CEO, so he can actually delegate things to other people. But I think it's not just for
No, no.
high level. In fact, one of the things I found out was actually when the higher you go, the amount of work you do and is increases, and the variety of different things you have to take care of increases. So I think it's important that even if you are not like a high level manager, even if you are an individual contributor, if you set expectations with other people, if you go and tell people, okay, on these days, I'm just focusing on this. Like if let's say you're a developer, and I don't do meetings on these days. Like I just
Sure.
focus on this. I need to work on this creative process. If you set expectations, if you silence your notifications and tell people about it, like be open about it, like, I'm silencing my notifications, but, if there's something comes up, just call me or something. Yeah, people are understanding actually. So it's just people appreciate that. And it's important to, of course, as a company, you also need to support that kind of mindset. But I think it's important to have that kind of make it clear to other people. And in my case, to be able to take a very long time, I had to start earlier. Like I had to really assume that if I'm not here, what's going to happen about this? Like, how can we automate this process? How can we delegate it to someone else or delegate it to the machine?